Royal Majesty King Tackie Teiko Tsuru, Gamantse and President of the Ghana Traditional Council, your esteemed elders and chiefs of the Traditional Council, I greet you all. Thank you very much. Today you see us here from the National Youth Authority, and I am the Acting Chief Executive Officer of the National Youth Authority, appointed by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to oversee the activities of youth of this country and how we can train young people to become dynamic, also patriotic and responsible citizens of the land. Today we are in your very beautiful palace to seek your blessings and your support in everything that we will be doing and everything that we are about to do. For they say the young ones who know how to wash their hands well, they are able to eat with elders. So we have come to the elders to show us how to wash our hands well, so that we'll continue to dine with the elders. And that is why we are here today, to pay a courtesy call on the overlord of the traditional area, because we all are from traditional areas and we understand and respect tradition and traditional rulers, and we know how important and vital they are to society. When politics fails and democracy fails, we all fall on the traditional leaders, because they are the anchor of society and they hold us in high esteem. And that is why even after the politicking, we still have to come back to our various traditional homes and pay homage to our king before we even go out and have our various activities. We come here not just to pay a courtesy call, but to ask for your support in most of the things that we'll be doing to support the youth. Key amongst them is a program His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has asked us to implement, which is the National Apprenticeship Program. And the National Apprenticeship Program is to train many young people to be able to reduce the unemployment rates in the country. The issue of graduate and youth unemployment has become very critical and very serious, and is becoming a national security issue. So among the many things His Excellency is doing, such as the 1 million coders for the youth, such as the National Apprenticeship Program, and another program for startups that they call Ejumera, we at the National Youth Authority will be implementing what we call the National Apprenticeship Program. And this is a program that will identify young people who want to learn any form of apprenticeship, whether tailoring, whether hairdressing, whether welding, and will get the master craftsmen to train them. Government will pay the master craftsmen to train the apprentices. Then when the apprentices are done, government will try as much as possible to set most of them up to also be independent and also train another batch of apprentices. As they are going through the training too, government will give them some stipends in the form of allowance, so that at least they can commute by way of trotro or taxi to work and from work. But those stipends will be very little, so that we don't have people becoming forever apprentices. That at least once you learn one apprenticeship job, you will stop and be a master of your own. That is one of the key things we'll be doing at the National Youth Authority. Your Royal Majesty, if you permit me, I'll hit on the second one too, which has to do with retraining the young people of this country to be very responsible citizens of the land. His Excellency has shown so much commitment by creating a separate ministry for youth development. Initially, we had Ministry of Youth and Sport, and the concentration, we all know, was more of sports than the youth. This time around, we have a whole Ministry of Youth Development. We are currently embarking on a campaign against the youth in drug abuse. and we have been in the media, we've been on the streets to advocate that young people need to stop substance abuse or drug abuse in any form and color. Because if we are even able to reduce unemployment and half of the employed youth are engaged in substance abuse, we'll have to spend so much again to rehabilitate them. So our campaign is purely against substance abuse. There are various types of substances our youth are abusing. There are some they call tramadol, there are some they call kush, there are some they call red, there are some they call trafenadol, there are some they call codeine, and even super glue. They have ways and means of mixing super glue with other things to get high. So today we are here, Your Royal Majesty. We plead you to add a word to the youth of this country to also help in our campaign against drug abuse. Currently, the most popular is red. When you go to Kumasi and its other areas, the first thing they ask you is Wunim red. When you come to Accra, they ask you only red. Red is the substance they take to get very high, and it's killing most of our youth. Your Royal Majesty, thank you. Aside from paying a courtesy call on you, we'll plead with you to add a word, especially to our National Apprenticeship Program and also to the saying no to drug abuse, especially the drug called red. We would, I don't know if it's allowed, but we would show you how far we've gone with our campaign against red. We had a street campaign against it and a media campaign against the red. So this is a t-shirt we brought which says red means stop. Thank you. Alone shows enough endorsements, and the youth will be happy to know that His Royal Majesty has also joined the campaign against substance abuse. On this note, we would want to thank you so much. Words cannot express our joy and this massive endorsement and how welcoming you are, how friendly you are. I've encountered you on several occasions. I think the last time was when we went for the education program at just here by the Cocoa Clinic, how you're so passionate about education. We would also want to tell you that we are ready to partner the kingdom in anything that has to do with youth development. You don't need to even call us. Once we're here, even if you forget to call us, we will come to you and make sure we support anything that has to do with youth development, because we are partners in development. Thank you very much, and may the gods make you live longer than expected. God richly bless you.
Suma. Abia Suma.
His Excellency the President has shown and proved that he believes in the youth. And he's made the youth center stage of his governance. And I think that is worthy of the outcome. Ghana is a very youthful state. And our youth need a change of mindset. You can't keep doing things the same way and expect a different outcome. We have to change the narrative. We have to be self-reliant. There's so much that we have to do. And because you have started, we will support absolutely. Make sure that there is change, absolute change. Otanshin ni wo blantai ni yoga ke popano ke Ghana afite Yeah, Shelly ni be red can be ni achone ina ku down. Take your temple bacon ni kwa obo school gbe. Onyo ya yi on kengbe. Wo okaba wa ye bie. Shi wo yenye se. Mo wa kwe. Mo fe mo ni Shelly on keni nene. Ajigba mole. Na kai no adepa fe mo. Jakeshi Sani wo kwe hu no create opportunities. Ni banye ni ewagbe can be ni amesusumo. Keito na me yefe no ayemu. Wo min danyeshi. Ni woke wo mama ba chanye no. O chaya akume. Botelele kume mi. Wo bi ne wo kura me gbeja no to. Amo amena mi she. Ya me wala she ne me fe. Wa ko to programs. Ibi sa hani fe mo na nye kenye head of programs sumba. Bo modern. Allo modern che. E kole ya nshon. Ona nye ga come for free. It's an fine ame. Honest, stay for 10 years you are coming for free. You know gapo. Ewo nye you are don. Nye bo amode nye kasi agan. Eja gaje kenye bote gan. Papa ya no ka kuche ya mi. Ona ni chamba pa gbe. Akeche nye ba yue gan kecho ame. Ona ni cho nye ka me ba yue gan yue mo. Ewo nye bo amode ni no ahinye lile no. Nye riaga ona ninjo nye kasi aga ona wodane wonbi akeji amlalu akwe ni achonga ke dangbe wo schools ne ofe manya nweko ona ninjo chuchuku eke mokopote school ye kepos kwe eni achonga omi neba inyeta wo ni wo yemo na alade. So I'm grateful that you have come. I'm grateful that you have taken this course for us to rejuvenate the youth and give them purpose. It's important that we give them a direction, you know. I grew up on Tech campus because my father was a lecturer on campus. And for us, a person becomes a misfit if from university primary you don't go to Tech secondary school or Achimota or something and come back to Tech. After Tech you do your national service, you find your high school sweetheart, marry her, have children, become an assistant lecturer, go abroad on sabbatical leave, do something, come back. It's a routine. You have to meet that routine. Otherwise, you become a misfit in the society, you know. So we need to change mindsets. We need to have mentors in our society, you know, and change and break the narrative. Chano manyaba. Yeah.